Achieving happiness easier than you think. It is essential that you bring more awareness into your life in ordinary situations when everything is relatively fine. This way, the power of your presence will grow, creating a field of high vibrational frequency within and around you. No unconsciousness, negativity, discord, or violence can enter and survive in that field, just as darkness cannot survive in the presence of light. When you learn to witness your thoughts and emotions, which is an essential part of being present, you become aware of the background noise of ordinary unconsciousness and realize that you very rarely feel truly comfortable with yourself, if ever. Mentally, you will find abundant resistance in the form of judgments, discontent, and mental projections that distance you from the now. Emotionally, you will notice an underlying current of discomfort, tension, boredom, or nervousness. All these contents are aspects of the mind in its usual mode of resistance. Observe the various ways in which restlessness, discontent, and tension arise in you as a consequence of unnecessary judgments, resistance to what is, and denial of the now. Unconsciousness dissolves when you illuminate it with the light of consciousness. When you learn to dissolve ordinary unconsciousness, the light of your own presence will shine brightly, and it will be easier to face deep unconsciousness when you feel its magnetic attraction. However, ordinary unconsciousness may not be easy to detect because it is very common. Get used to monitoring your emotional and mental state through self-observation. A good question you could frequently ask yourself is, am I relaxed at this moment? Or you can inquire, what is happening inside me right now? Be as interested in what happens inside you as you are in what happens outside. If you ensure that the inside is well, the outside will fall into place. The primary reality is inside. The secondary is outside. Do not answer these questions immediately. Direct your attention inward. Look within yourself. What kind of thought is occurring in your mind? What do you feel? Direct your attention to the body. Do you notice any tension? When you detect discomfort, background noise, observe how you are avoiding, resisting, or denying life by denying the now. There are many ways to resist the present moment unconsciously. With practice, your power of self-observation will increase. Your ability to monitor your internal state. Are you stressed? Are you so agitated trying to reach the future that the present is reduced to a means to achieve it? What causes tension is being here wanting to be there, or being in the present wanting to be in the future. It is a dilemma that tears you apart inside. Does the past absorb much of your attention? Do you often talk and think about it, positively or negatively? Do you think about your great achievements, your adventures and experiences, or your victim history and the horrible things that happened to you? Or perhaps you think about what you did to someone else. What do your thoughts create? Guilt, pride, resentment, anger, regrets, self-pity? Then, besides reinforcing a false sense of identity, you are helping to accelerate the aging process of your body by producing an accumulation of the past in your psyche. Verify it for yourself by observing people close to you who have a strong tendency to cling to the past. However, you can stop this madness that corrodes health and life by returning to the awareness of the present moment. Feel your breath. Feel the air flowing in and out of your body. Feel your internal energy field. The only thing you have to face, what you have to deal with in real life, as opposed to imaginary mental projections, is this moment. Ask yourself, What problem do you have right now? Not next year, tomorrow, or in 5 minutes. What is wrong at this moment? You can always deal with the now, but you can never deal with the future, and you do not have to. The answer, the strength, the right action, or the resource will be there when you need it, not before or after. You are used to waiting. You spend a good part of your life waiting. For me, waiting on a small scale is waiting in line at the post office, in a traffic jam, at the airport, waiting for someone to arrive or for a job to finish. Waiting on a large scale is waiting for the next vacation, for a better job, for the children to grow up, for a meaningful relationship, for success, for money, for importance, for enlightenment. It is quite common for people to spend their entire lives waiting to start living. Waiting is a state of mind. It basically means that you want the future and do not want the present. You do not want what you have and want what you do not have. When you are waiting, you are creating an unconscious conflict between your here and now, the place where you do not want to be, and the projected future, the place where you want to be. This greatly reduces your quality of life, forcing you to miss the present. For example, many people wait for prosperity, but it cannot come in the future. When you honor, recognize, and fully accept your present reality, where you are, who you are, and what you are doing right now. When you fully accept what you have, then you are grateful for what you have. You are grateful for what is. You are grateful for being. True prosperity is feeling grateful for the present moment and the fullness of life now. It cannot arrive in the future. With time, that prosperity will manifest in various forms. If you are dissatisfied with what you have, or even frustrated or angry about your current lack, that may motivate you to get rich. But even if you accumulate millions, you will still feel the internal lack. And deep down, you will remain dissatisfied. You may have had many interesting experiences that can be bought with money, but experiences come and go, and they will always leave you with a sense of emptiness, needing new physical or psychological gratifications. You will not inhabit the being, feeling the fullness of life now, which is the only true prosperity. When you find yourself falling into the state of waiting, come out of it immediately. Come to the present moment. Simply be and enjoy being. If you are present, you have no need to wait. So next time someone tells you, "Sorry for making you wait," you can respond, "No problem." But be careful. The unhappy false self, based on identification with the mind, lives in time. It knows perfectly well that the present moment means its death, and it feels threatened. It will do everything it can to pull you out of the now. It will try to keep you trapped in time. In a way, the state of presence can be compared to waiting. It is a completely different kind of waiting that requires you to be fully alert. Something could happen at any moment, and if you are not absolutely alert, absolutely calm, you will miss it. In that state, all your attention is in the now. There is no attention left for daydreaming, thinking, remembering, or anticipating. In that waiting, there is no tension or fear, only an alert presence. You are present with your whole being, with every cell of your body. In that state, the you that has a past and a future, which we usually call personality, is barely present. However, nothing of value is lost. In essence, you remain yourself. In fact, you are more fully yourself than ever, or rather, Only now are you truly yourself.